See all that smoke and fire and everything else? We love it, love it. Deano, jump in there and show us what's down there.
Stuff. The rustier the building, the happier I am, the more money there is on the table.
Who would want to own this muddy crap? Oh wait, us. This is our next project. These woods, this is something we showed you guys earlier. We ended up buying it.
20 acres here.
This land will end up looking like what we just showed you. This was all woods 30 days ago. We just closed on this piece of property, 20 acres. We get done, it'll be stored with a bunch of stuff that's left over from the forts. It needs to get out of the forts.
Look at the building there, the condition that it's in. No power, the building's gutted, garage doors are messed up, roof's leaking. We'll come in here, reskin it, paint it, make it look beautiful, make it look brand new, stabilize the yard out here and find a tenant for it.
Our niche was always steel buildings with lay down areas. When you're looking for a specialty niche, you know, when you run out of the low hanging fruit, now we're finding something else. Wow, there's a demand for just a piece of flat land that you can drive and store stuff on.
Or places for semis to park. They need a place to park. They're in every Lowe's, every Walmart parking lot. They need a place to go. So if you could take this here, put some showers in it, a break room, and then have a stabilized yard in the back, you could park semis here. They need a place to park overnight, safe place, lit up. There's always a niche. If you're looking, you can find something.
All right, check it out. When you're watching these videos, we know that you guys have questions that aren't answered. Might be about business, might be about real estate. Well, guess what? We can answer all those questions that aren't getting answered in this video. So shoot us a text at 928-605-4335 because there's questions that need to be answered, and this dude and I will answer those questions for you. 928-605-4335. Shoot us a text.
There's refineries all around Texas, so the buildings need to be in the industrial zone by the refineries. And then the people that we lease to are the people that service the refineries. During a recession, there's no problem. We're all still driving, we're still using...
Everything you wear is oil.
Everything is based around oil, and so all the libtards that don't want oil, what items are you willing to give up? This plastic, this plastic, this plastic, this plastic, everything is made from oil.
When the recession hits a state, hits super, super hard, guess what? You're still gonna need plastic. And guess what? Every one of these miles and miles and miles of these ugly refineries, see all that smoke and fire and everything else? We love it, because guess what? You gotta have it, and you need places to lease so that you can work in these refineries. And this is our specialty. So when we see all this billowing smoke and everything else that oil produces, love it, because guess what? They're renting from us. And when the recession hits, guess what? They rent from us. When the last recession hit in 08, guess what? We didn't feel it. We expanded. It's always good. This is plastic, that's plastic, this plastic. What you're wearing is plastic. So guess what? It comes from Texas City, Texas, and we own all the buildings around it. And they lease from us. And now our niche is going to be dealing with the ports. They've ran out of room. So we're going to be the people that supply the areas to unload the ships. We're always looking, so then when a weird piece of property shows up, bam, we're on it. Deano, jump in there and show us what's down there.
Stuff.
Okay, so we're gonna have to make this wider so that semis can come in here, so we'll double the size of this culvert, is that right?
Yep. The tenant that was here for several years, just moved out, and so we already have another company that works in a refinery ready to lease this. Again, ugly, we'll put in a nice fence in here, freshen up the lot, but we'll show you guys what this looks like.
We're going to widen the entry, expand that culvert over there so they can get semis in a little bit easier. The gate was tore up from the last tenant, no problem. The new people want a sliding gate anyway, so we're getting a bid on that. They are asking us to stabilize the yard, and with that there, we'll put the expense of that back into the lease, and so it'll be on them to improve our property.
All this dirt work that's been done, our last tenant did that. How much money do you think the tenant spent on our property the last time they were here?
$200,000 to $300,000 in stabilization that he did to our yard.
So they spent $200,000 to $300,000 on our property, stabilizing the property, asked us for permission, of course, we said yes. And guess what? They were here how many years?
About 8.
8 years, and now they've gone on to greener pastures, but they left the $300,000 worth of improvements here. They're ours now. So now we have another company. We probably raised the rent by 30% from the last tenant because of the improvements they did to our property. So it's a crazy thing. Real estate, it just always goes up. So the tenant does improvements, we make money. Tenant moves out, great. We raise the lease on the next person. We probably paid $300,000 for this.
$12,000 a month triple net is our starting point with our new tenant, and then we'll put the improvements into the lease, and the improvements will stay with the property when they go.
Let's just fist bump to that.
We love when you drive by and say, look at that crappy building over there. The more the trees, the rustier the building, the happier I am, the more money there is on the table.
Imagine paying $300,000, but had it for 8 or 9 years. How long have we had it? Been leasing it for $8,000 a month, and now we're gonna get $12,000 a month, and they put $200,000 into it. It's just, how are you gonna beat that? And a lot of people are into a lot better looking real estate than we are, but we don't care.
You pay retail for a piece of property, it takes a long time to double the value. You buy one that needs improvement, easy to double your money.
And then when you just keep the properties, they start stacking up. When you still own that piece of property, we just bought the other piece of property on the other side. We just collect properties, man. And we don't care about how many we have. That's not what we're in for. This is muddy shit here. Who would want to own this muddy crap? Oh wait, us.
So we're gonna come out here, put some bull rock down, some base on top of it. It's about 4 acres that need to be stabilized. So we're looking at about $400,000. When we get done with it, it's gonna look beautiful out here. There's gonna be all kinds of stuff parked on it.
Anyways, the point of showing you this is find your niche in your neighborhood, man, and there's one there. Put us in any city and we're gonna find a niche, man. Look around, smell around, take a look, man. Don't be afraid to ask questions and figure it the fuck out, right?